From year to year, month to month, week to week, and day to day, people across the world are obsessed with a phenomenon that is professional wrestling. But why? 101 reasons to love professional wrestling. There are many components of professional wrestling that should be both understood and celebrated, in no particular order. Submission holds. The roots of wrestling go back to the ancient Egyptian and Greek cave drawings and artwork. Grappling is embedded in our history. It would serve as the highlighted competition of the ancient Olympic Games. In life, we know this pain as an older sibling or a school bully making you say uncle as they torture you with a noogie and a headlock. It's a test of strength and a display of dominance. And while Greco-Roman wrestling is still a respected Olympic competition, it is not exactly the same as professional wrestling. Two wrestlers face off in a physical war with the goal of outlasting and defeating their opponent. This happens by applying submission holds. Since the earliest days of professional wrestling, the idea of making an opponent submit was the only way to claim a victory. The wrestler grabs an arm, a leg, a neck, or a combination of limbs and stretches their opponent, causing excruciating pain. They stretch, and they stretch. The tangled wrestler is left with only a few choices: tap out, or verbally give up, pass out, or escape. Gory Guerrero invented the La Dia Cabala, which would be more commonly known as, thanks to the Sheik, as the camel clutch. There are many basic moves from Greco-Roman wrestling that are still successfully used today, like Bobby Lashley with his vicious full Nelson. There are multiple moves that involve attacking the legs, like the figure four, a leg lock known by millions, thanks to the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Then there's attacking the back and legs with any of the variations of the Boston Crab, or Bret the Hitman Hart's finishing move, the Sharpshooter. It goes on and gets increasingly painful and increasingly creative. And then there's the more unorthodox, like Mick Foley's Mandible Claw, or Killer Kowalski's Stomach Claw. In today's landscape of wrestling, we are more accustomed to seeing strikes and aerial attacks. But even now, submission holds are still part of the foundation of this art form. The classic submission holds are still around, but are rarely used as a finishing move. But there are still some wrestlers that use the tactical tool that is a submission hold finisher. At the heart of professional wrestling, there is always going to be a point where a wrestler will grab their opponent's limb and stretch.